Hey guys, welcome back to One Giant's Garage. Today we're going to do an unboxing and installation of two, they're 5-leaf LED garage lights. They call them deformable leaf garage lights. Right now I'm using these inside the barn. And I mean, they're fine for just moving around and stuff. But they're mounted up so high, they look bright, but they're really not. This area gets really dark, especially when it's not daylight outside. So we are going to do a test. We're going to unbox, see what they look like when they come out. I'm going to put the two of them right there. They're kind of right over top of Dirt Diggler. So make it a little bit easier to work here in the shop. And then I will do a test before and after. And I'll try to do it so it's easier to see how they cast the light. So I'll probably shoot it from like back here or something. I'll block out that window, but then we'll be able to see a real representation how bright they are. Because you can walk up to any light, you know. In all the videos I saw, they're like, oh, look how bright they are. Well, yeah, of course it is, and you point the camera right at it. So we're gonna unbox them, set them up, and test them out and see how they look. All right, so let's cut this bugger open and see how it looks. These lights come from LED Light Shop out of Lexington, Kentucky. Sold through Amazon. It looks like a lot of these lights are pretty close to the same. It's just kind of a matter of where you buy them from. So these I think were 40 or 50 bucks for a pair. Definitely no excessive packaging in it. Two-piece deformable garage light set. Oh, I saw this before too. So they actually give you two of the bases. Super cheap, super flimsy. You know, they're just plastic, but that's a nice touch, I guess. Mounting hardware. These are lights themselves. And the reason I went with this one, because not only does it have the 5 panels, but it's got this little center light right here, which I thought was pretty cool. Some of the other ones I saw online, when you had them set up, they had a dark spot that was right underneath it, unless you had these folded, you know, all the way down. So I thought that was pretty slick. So they call these deformable because you can move these panels out and kind of aim the light, you know, wherever you want. Just screws into a standard you know, light socket like your regular bulbs do. I'll probably be running these, you know, pretty much straight down, because I'm going to have 2 of them. I'll angle them just a little bit and try to get them set as best I can before I put them on, because they're pretty high up there. I have to crawl on top of Dirt Diggler to get to one and dig out the ladder to get to the other, but they seem they got a pretty good weight to them. They got all these fins here for dissipating heat to come off the LED boards. I think I said there's 240 or 260 LEDs in each one. Now these draw 160 watts. So these draw a lot of power, but they make a lot of light. Versus these only draw 15 watts, you know. So I can kind of understand why this doesn't make nearly the light this does. And this will save you a ton of money too by having, you know, drawing the less amount of power out of it. This one runs 1200 lumens. This one runs 16,000. So you're looking at about, you know, 10.5 times the light coming out of this versus this for only about 10 times power. I guess pretty close. So we're gonna give them a shot. You know, see how they look. That one looks good. This one should just be a match to it. I don't hear anything loose and rattling in it. All the hinges seem pretty tight. You know, so I don't think there's much fear of, you know, anything coming loose. you know, and sinking while it's up there, because it'd be kind of a bummer if you put them up there and after 6 months, you know, they fold it down or something. But, so that seems pretty cool. Now, see, there you go. Aluminum plastic. Voltages, doesn't matter. 160 watts, 16,000 lumens. Color temperature, 6,500. New signal 360, blah, blah, blah. Average life of bulb, 50,000 hours. So it will probably outlive me for sure. Because that's the other thing where I'm not too worried about drawing more power out here. Is at best, on the days I'm not working, I'm only out here working in the garage maybe 3 or 4 hours a day. So I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. So I will get the test stand set up. I'm going to unplug some of these other lights. So we're kind of only looking at, at least unplug the one. So I'll kind of get it set up. We'll get a base level shot and then we'll put these in and see how it works. Alright, so I got the bulk of the lights unhooked, other than the 2 we're replacing up there. There's a couple behind us that are still on because I can't get through the shatter cages. So just kind of gives you an idea how the light looks. I'm going to leave all this stuff set up as is. So all I'll do is switch out the lights. But this is what it looks like right here. So we'll replace them, see what happens. All right, so now as you can see, that's quite a bit brighter. So just for the sake of conversation, to keep somebody from doing exactly what I just did, which was pretty dumb, make sure you have the light switch off before you change these. I swapped it out, not even thinking. Spun that scoundrel in and bam, got hit right in the face with 16,000 lumens. So don't do what I did. Be smart. Shut your light off, even though they're not hot. But you can see that casts a bunch more light over in here because this whole wall was shaded off before. You know, and even though there's one little dark spot right in here, you know, I could technically flip up one of those leaves and have it actually aiming over there for more light. I just got to climb on top of Dirt Diggler there. But this is what most videos show. Oh, look how bright they are. Well, no doubt, they're bright when you point the camera at them. But if you look down here, I mean, that is crazy, the amount of light they put off. So, well, there you go. There's the unboxing and the test. So now you can see they definitely throw a boatload more light out. I will put a link to the particular ones I got down in the description. I don't think it really matters which ones you get. You know, I think they're all probably built in the same place and just rebranded. So I'll put down the ones I got. You guys can see what they did. You know, spinning super easy. So the other thing is when you put these in, you can no longer ever look up because they are extremely bright and they will blind you when you look up. So, all right, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just hit me up in the comments.